Hello everyone, the Sakya Dryer, and it's time to start a new fortress after the successful experimentation, the successful science with the last fort. I'm going to go for something a little bit different, more of a fort instead of just a throw dwarves at the problem until it works. Though, since we're here, let's switch over to here. This is the previous fort that we just finished up, the Secret of Ages. Just ignore all those deaths there. They aren't important anymore. We're past that. Actually, I want the map. Because I'm going to make a fort that is somewhat focused on the surface. Yeah, here that is right there. And we're going to not be part of the Wheel of Craft. We've dealt with enough of them for now. And what I'm going to look for is a place where I can make porcelain. I'm going to make a fort where the attempt is to do everything through craft, making the trade super important. And I'm not even going to dig much. About the only thing I'd want to dig for is colonite and cassiterite, specifically the ore, because the ore can be used as a glaze, a tin glaze, but you can't use the bars? I'm sure there's some good reason for that. What's that? Huh. Fair enough. Anyway, we don't need the legend viewer, but I will note. Really convenient. You can actually have the time so you can go back and look at previous ones, and it's just there. Really nice. Anyway, Dwarf Fortress. This step is likely going to take a bit of time, because I'm not just looking for a place with clay, which is easy enough. You can find that with the various... or not the various, you can find that easily enough with the Site Finder tool. You just say, has clay, and you're golden. However, I'm looking for fire clay, which is different, because fire clay can be turned into stoneware, which the main difference between the, oh God, I'm forgetting on the name, but when you just use clay, it doesn't make porcelain or stoneware, it makes just regular clay stuff. There's a specific name for it? What just... deep duped. Huh. I don't know. Anyway, the difference is with the stoneware, which you get from using fire clay, it's automatically just waterproof. So you can make a jug, or whatever they call it when it's the clay thing, but something to hold booze in and other liquids. Whereas, no, skip the tutorial. Okay. Whereas with the other, it is not, and you have to glaze it. So yeah, we want clay. And that's about it. Well, I guess technically we want copper. And it doesn't give us the option for the other one, which is a shame. Do I want a river? Yes. This time I will want a river. Temperature, elevation, all that doesn't bother me. I might actually... Untamed Wilds. I wish I could say anything but calm. But that's just how it goes. So I'll leave it alone. Yeah, everything else can be left alone. We're just looking that it has a river, it has clay, and that it has copper somewhere in it. And the copper is more just to narrow it down even a bit more. Okay, quick little side note. I just relaunched the game because you might notice up in the corner there is no longer the DF hack thing. I had that on because to get all the proper information for the map to show up on the Legend Viewer, you need to use DFHack to export everything that's needed. And so yeah, but I disable it for my actual game just because I want to keep everything vanilla for the moment. Later on, I'll play with mods, I'll do all that. But for this specific world, for the moment, I'm trying to keep stuff not. So that's a thing. We've got the world loaded up, and we've got the things found. Lots more to choose from, seeing as I wasn't too particular about what we were looking for. Since the last fort was over here, in fact, that's probably it right there, I want to build far away so that we are not dealing with the... Oop. There we go. Still not quite good at controlling the thing. There we go. Now, hostile goblins, a short trip west. Part of the idea of this is that we're going to actually be on the surface and facing the enemies head on with actual fighting, except we're gonna... I don't want to quite say throw money at them, but that's some of the idea. Oh, I just realized something I should have searched for. Heavy tree cover. Is that one of the options? Heavily forested. I probably could have searched for that. Well, that's how it rolls sometimes. Okay. I've got the Legend Viewer up on the other screen just to get an idea of what we're dealing with. These would be the Board Dawns, which would be these right here. Or that's what it... Mountain Hall... Oh, the Frosty Room. There we go. It would be this one right here if we settled in this area. Oh, we're at war with the goblins. That's tempting. Okay, you know, this is actually very deep soil layer. I'm up for that. It's got a bunch of stuff, but that's not really what I care about. Some soil, no. Deep soil, very deep soil. And we're going to be right next to elves, which, seeing as part of the thing that we're going to be doing is basically clear-cutting the area, well, that'll be its own sort of fun. I'm not going to be too heavily into this searching part, because Untamed Wild, Wilderness, shallow clay, deep soil, light aquifer. And the dwarves are over there. This will be the first one that I pick. I say first because I'm not certain if, like I said, I'm going to be looking for fire clay, which we cannot tell from this screen. So we're going to select that. We'll confirm it. Economy, normal. Enemies, normal. Hard would mean they'd come sooner, but I am going to actually have more dwarves this time. Oh wait, no, this isn't what I want. I don't think it is. It doesn't have the, No, okay, no, that's not the one I want, but whatever. It's there. What we are going to want is prepare carefully, and I will be making a thing for this, actual profile, because after I make this, I'm going to embark on the place, and then we're going to look, and if there's no fire clay, we're going to skip to when I find one with fire clay. So, we'll see how long that takes. I should have the profile I want figured out and saved. I've got these two guys, which are novice woodcutters, specifically just so they have the woodcutter tag on them. Skilled axe dwarfs. And this one is proficient leader, and this one is proficient teacher. So this guy, or gal, can't tell. Guy. So this guy is going to be in charge of actually leading the squad, whereas this one will be training anyone else that comes in when we get an actual axe dwarf squad set up. That is not a tongue twister yet. I still fumbled over it. And then we have under crucial, these are all just proficient miners. And this guy, wrong, gal, maybe? Personality? She. Yes, gal. This gal. Benbol Tenchet Stekos. Chance Raisers. Interesting name. What they have are the labors Potter and Glazer at max. I was considering coming in here and giving them like some of these where it's like maybe it'd be interesting to have. I'm looking for the specific one I was thinking of. Or was I imagining it existed? I might have been imagining it existed. Oh well. Specifically, they're a perfectionist, and the big thing was I came in here, and where is it? Values, preferences. She dreams of creating a great work of art. And since she will be the main person dealing with pottery and glazing, she will be the one that will likely be the first to produce a masterwork in those categories, which is the goal. The glazing isn't as important. The pottery is the big thing. Then we've got the fortress name, Sense Earth, Emalber. There isn't clay in here, so I couldn't do that because I was gonna. The random one was Sense something. I'm like, oh, Sense clay. That would be nice. However, if we type in right here, you'll notice there's no clay option. So we're Sense Earth. The group name, the House of Trade. It was the House of something, and I'm like, there's no clay, so I'll just say trade because we're gonna survive on that. I haven't done a group symbol because I realize this is the symbol of the frosty rooms and not specifically the fort, so I'm not touching that, unlike the other place. Though the name of our group is the Palace of Vessels. It wasn't the Palace of something first. Instead, it was some other, I think it was the Room of something. And then I was like, Vessels, sure, we're going to make a bunch of those. And then it's like, Room doesn't fit, so let's go with Palace. That sounds swanky. Animals, I've got an alpaca and an alpaca. Breeding pair. You'll notice we have some points left. That's just because if you really load a thing down, depending on what the things cost, it might cause problems. So I've got what I want. Specifically, that means going through, if you see anything that just has specifically 5, those are the things where it's like, maybe someone will need it for a mood or something. But we've got tower cap stuff. So if we come down to the other 5 ofs, see they're tower cap, because tower caps tend to be something that, well, not tend to be, they are a cavern layer resource, and this means that our civilization has access to it. So likely, as long as I keep embarking within the area here for this civilization, they will be available. The profile will work just fine. And of course, we've got, was alpaca the thing? Yeah, alpaca. I got matching wool, thread, yarn, all that, obviously. Got some bags. I've got 20 colonite and 20 casterite. I don't know how soon it will be to get the casterite, or if we even have colonite on the map. So here we are. There's also some food. Got the beer, 31, because far as I can tell, it still works the way I remember it. Though when I embark, I should actually check that out. Basically, the idea is that a barrel holds 30 of a liquid. So, if you get 31 of a liquid, for the 2 points extra, you get a free barrel, which is pretty nice. And then we've got 4 picks, 2 battle axes to match up with the people we've got. An anvil, tower cap logs, or we've already went over that. So that's that, and we did the animals, so this should be everything. At this point, I should be able to press embark, and hopefully, yeah, there's no problems. Hopefully, I already saved the profile. I am ready. Ooh, big tree. I really enjoy the big trees. That's so cool. Yeah. We're making a fort. I didn't think about the fact that I'd be abandoning a bunch of forts. Hopefully this works. Otherwise, I'm going to, I will... Well, when we get to it, we'll get to it. Yeah, no, I just realized by starting this, Sense Earth, Yetis get hungry. Oh, well, that could, never mind, Fireclay, right off the bat. We are good, we are golden. This is the place we're going to be. Wonderful. Now, I am going to scroll through here just because I want to see if I was remembering correctly. I'm not. There are way too many barrels. Did they change it? They must have changed it. How much beer goes in a barrel now? 5. Okay. That's not bad, actually. That means the idea still works, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I'm assuming this last one has a single unit. Well, one of them has a single unit of the beer, which is exactly what we need. And this is heavily forested, as I wanted, because we're going to piss off the elves. Tetrahedrite on the surface, fair enough. Actually, this seems to be a bit of a mountain. Not sure if I'm partial to that, but we do have a bunch of fire clay around, so this is perfect. Actually, do we have regular clay? We might not even have regular clay, so the preparation to glaze stuff might end up being pointless. Yeah, no, I'm just seeing the... Of course, it's not telling me what that is because it's got stuff over it. Dolomite. Fire clay. No, literally, this is all just fire clay. Limonite wall. Ooh, that's good. We got some surface fuel. Now that's a tree. Okay. Now, how do I want to get this started? Oh, that looks funky. Oh wow, that's the thing that you wanted to. Okay. A little derpy there. Unpause. Everyone starts working. And actually, first thing in order, open the Noble Administrator. Oh, don't show that again. Is that per save? Oh no. The expedition leader is going to be Benbul, though they will not be the one that gets to have all the other stuff. They are just specifically that. And then Onal is a leader, but they will be the militia leader. There we go. And honestly, right off the bat, we're creating a new squad. No specific uniform. No, don't know. The strategic portals, I don't care too much about that. The other one will be the other guy doing that. Back to squads. Just so that we have people right away in a squad that can handle this kind of stuff. Black sand, fire clay. Right away, that's good. And I'm thinking we're going to dig in. I'm honestly tempted. Well, let's just get that selected for that. I do not like the fact that we're on such a steep hill. Not because I care about the hill, but because it means that... Well, actually, those aren't really... We've got the dolomite. That's the big thing. I just didn't want to deal with the rocks. I wanted to be able to dig into a place and be like, here we are. Which I guess if we went up to here... Loamy sand. Yeah. If we dig out here, this would be a good place to start it. Oop. Don't leave a ramp there. There we go. Actually, I keep changing my mind. We are going to make the fort. What are you doing? Expedition leader. Fish. Why? Don't show that. Labor. Fisher dwarves. Why are you a fisher dwarf? Don't do that. Like, I understand fishing's important. But, like, if we're going to have a thing... Ooh, green tree frog. That's a thing. Ooh, lots of fun stuff. Over here. We're going to make the entrance to the fort over here. So that's near the water, but we're not going to be too near, so what's the center point? $19, so that'll be here. Get back the mining thing. I want to be able to keep this up to here. The mining would be here. Do I want to ramp it down? Or do I want to just make a staircase right off the bat? Let's make a staircase. And let's see what that looks like. And this is just fire clay right away. Perfect. And for this fort, I am going to try to avoid doing just more rooms like that. I will have this starting area as that just because this is a very convenient entrance area. But the goal is to have it otherwise. Okay. We've got all this stuff taken care of. Black sand. I don't know why there's black sand. Anyway, we could even right now start making ceramics. Or stoneware. It would be called stoneware, right? Yeah, stoneware. And the other one is earthenware. That's the name. Okay. Sorry about this. It's a little slow to start up. I just wanted to make sure everyone saw what we were planning. Wait. Giant chipmunk is fighting. Bring me there. Not work orders. Labor menu. Fisher dwarves. Hunters. Okay, no one selected to hunt. I don't know why that. Everybody. Only selected planners. I don't plan to have planners, but... There we go. Okay. Should be fine. We've got this. Don't know why the chipmunk's fighting. It's a chipmunk doing chipmunk things, I guess. First order of business, now that we've got there, we will make a wall. 1, 2. I'm not just going to make another 7x7. Well, technically it's a 9x9. The space within is 7x7. Yeah, I'm not going to use my, shoulda use last material. And for the moment, we're going to build that. Build workshop, or what's the workshop? O. B-O. Carpenter. We'll put it off to the side. There we go. And then we'll make a door there. Have this here. That there. And in that area, we will build construction, bridge, raises this away. There we go. Add order, make door. Pause the game, make a door. And, yeah, I would. Might as well. Sure. And then we will build also the trade depot. Actually, build an F, a floor out of high wood logs. Just so that things look, ooh, we're high wood log. Apricot, willow. I'm gonna guess the big trees are the high wood. Or no, not all of them. Gonna need to cut down a few more of these just to feed my desire to make things match. There we go. We're gonna have those logs just lying around. I think... Why isn't that moved? Is it suspend? Yeah, resume. That happens. They just put the logs down on it. And that one's suspended. Yeah, that happens. They get stupid sometimes. Okay. Now, I'm going to design the area down here Giant chipmunk is fighting. It's raining. Yeah. And we'll come back to me having designed what I want this area down here to look like. I said I was going to try to avoid the 9x9s, the 7x7s. I ended up just making 3 7x7s. Also, I'm deconstructing all this because I was a derp. I'm like, oh, I can build the stuff here. Nah, too close to edge. So instead, we're going to be making it over here. I might have to deconstruct the floor, I guess. I don't know. With 2 entrances. Anyway, this is more along the lines of what I want. The one is going to have the road go off this edge. The other will have the road basically just come down here. It's going to be 5 wide. Now this, there's a reason for the size. Firstly, this room right here is going to be mostly a stockpile for wood, and then there will be a wood burner. Is that the right name for it? Wood furnace. Wood burner is the job. And then in here, we aren't actually going to just have like the usual thing. That would probably be more efficient. Whatever. It's going to basically be a bunch of the kilns. You can tell I'm just looking off to the side to remember what words are. Done in a thing with fuel stockpiles off to the side of them. And it'll look nice. It's just my room shape is the same as it ever was. So yeah, that's a thing. The one thing is that I do need another place for more of the kilns. At least one more. Preferably a couple. Because the idea is that we have one to start with. I guess if we're only going to have one to start with, we can use the spare ones, because the 4 of them, you don't really need 4, but we're going to make it with 4. Is life. Anyway, and this is going to be the temporary stockpile for the stuff that gets produced here. Anyway, this needs to be all deconstructed, then rebuilt, because derp to derp, 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 derp. Also, with that in mind, we will need to cut down some more trees. And I don't want the road right next to the water. 5 wide. There we go. I also intend to basically build very little. I do not know why they seem to want to not build that. Cancel. No, it was the right one. There we go. Floor. A wall. And then we've just got a big area of furrowed clay. It'll glow. It will grow over soon enough. Also, the idea is eventually to replace all of this with clay bricks, because it's a fort made for clay. Like, Oop, this is all done up. So, build workshop, which is O. Furnaces. Wood furnace. And we're going to be, we are going to be using a lot of wood. Oh wait, need fire safe. Why did it get, no, whatever. Furnaces. Wood furnace. Select material. Oh, it's saying we don't have it. I thought coalnite was... And I did have the coalnite. They're not chill. Dig there. Actually, we don't have trees on those. Okay. We're gonna be needing a bit of this anyway. Is that not stone? I thought dolomite was a stone. Am I remembering wrong? Or are they just being horrible at getting stone? Could be one or the other. No, I'm pretty sure dolomite is a stone. We're just not getting any? There we go. A single... Wow, I guess... fair enough. Yeah, we are... The big thing is our dwarves... Or no, I gave them all good proficiency. Why are they sucking at this? Give me some of that dolomite. There's another dolomite. I'm pretty sure dolomite itself is fire safe. Oh, it's flux. It's an economic resource. Fair enough. Which would explain why I'm not getting much of it. Though that does not make it any less frustrating. Do we have somewhere else that has a more easily handled stone? No, that's what we got. Well, I guess we'll just have to... Didn't really want to do too much my... Oh, there's tetrahedrite over here. Not that that will necessarily get us much more stuff, but it's there nonetheless. And it's got dolomite, which apparently, once we're mining it there, it doesn't mind providing access. Whatever, that should be enough. Furnace. Wood furnace. And it does accept dolomite. And then... Honestly, I wanted to place all of these, but I'm deciding against it because apparently we don't have the material to really be throwing around like that. Now the question is how to get the design I want. Here and here. And the idea is that we have this whole thing going around like that, so it's in the little swirl shape. And we get the this erase the places that will be there, except custom. Actually, no. I do not want it like this. Remove. Maybe later on we will do that. For right now, we will have this single stockpile. It will be custom. It will get not stone, it would be bars. I'm trying to scroll my scroll wheel. That's a constant thing I do. And other material, no. Other material, bars, yes. Coal. I thought it was supposed to be... Oh, that's the generic thing for it, yeah. Okay, there we go. And of course, bins. And then over here, we will want another stockpile. And this one is simple enough. We want wood, custom. Don't put in the high wood. That might change in the future, but for the moment, I don't put the high wood in because I'm kind of using it for everything. Construction, bridge. pull up this way and make it out of the high wood. There we go. Build the door. We do have the high wood door. There we go. Oh, and I thought I set it to construct them. I was having it make the stairs. Oh, I think I didn't have the high wood at the time. Oh, there we go. And of course, we also need the trade depot. High wood. And right away, we really do want to get these things set up. Oh, that's a nice color. I really should make an ramp. Throw a ramp there right now. Oop, saving the game. There we go. Oop, no. BN, then F. Making floor. There we go. So it's capped off. And we'll leave the slope there. Is this coming along? Oh, actually, do I want the tower cap in here? Sure. No, I don't want you. I want you. Work order, no, task. It's up there. Choose a will give items. We'll take items. Taking item. Give item. There we go. Add a new task. Make charcoal. And we're only going to have it make a few. Now we need a zone. And here's a fun little trick. We're going to want clay zone. There. And then new order. Collect clay. We're going to want to actually get this going pretty quick. Eventually, I'll want to set that up to just be a repeating task and remove the main guy from actually doing it. You know, kind of don't want him wasting his time on it. At some point, I might want to wall or floor over this section as well, but for the moment, kind of not really something I can manage. And actually, build bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make them high wood beds. I'm sensing a theme here. And for the moment, I think I'm just going to literally put the beds in there. Though eventually will we... Ugh, words. Why is this not being taken care of? Sleeping. Okay, fair enough. That is more than fair enough. Right. Yeah, see right there? It's putting the little clay block. Or, yep, fire clay. And it's got a bunch of things you can make out of it. For a wind chest. There might even... I hope there's an instrument you can just make out of it. That would be very nice. Add a task. Yeah, that would be very nice. Large clay pot. Which, if I'm remembering correctly, the large clay pot is the container. Yeah, the jug is for liquids, the pot is the bin. So we're actually going to make 3 large clay pots. Mostly because we've got this here, and I want it to right away have all the bins that it can possibly want. Now, let's see. Everything's coming along. We've almost got all the beds. Build, furniture, bed, use clothes as material. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, right. Because it's a 7x7 inner space, it actually makes a perfect area to go and put these beds. Oh, they've all got different things on them. And that's done, so we can build the final bed. And with that, we will make this a dormitory. Except, not the best dormitory, but it is a place where people can sleep. We've got large clay pots, which... Why do we have a porcelain pot? I didn't tell it to make a porcelain pot. Huh. Did they just automatically decide they wanted to make a pot? Like that? Bring me to you. What are you carrying? Hauling coalnite. Huh. Fair enough. Right, you don't actually have control. I thought... No, there's not a thing for it. Okay, yeah. Unimproved glazable jug. Glazable item. Glazable statue. That is one thing that I won't be able to find out, actually. I was wondering if you could make a glazable, or no, I will be able to figure out, because I have these pots. So if they were glazable, yes, I can glaze them. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I don't know if they can be glazed by the one thing, but we'll find out at some point. And now, not a zone, a place. And this one specifically will be very, very specific, custom furniture? No, it's not furniture. It would be... Maybe it would be? Well, pot. Oh, it is. Large pot, food storage. Oop, nope. Not what I'm looking for. Go back into custom. Clay. Stone clay. Is it just clay? No. Is it porcelain? It's porcelain. Earthenware. And stoneware. There we go. And, note that. All qualities. All total quality. And we aren't having anything else. And this one can specifically... We'll take from... No. We'll give. Give items there. And this should be enough to get the general proof of concept out of the way. Okay, we've got people coming down. We've got the pots, including 2 porcelain, for whatever reason. I'm not too beat up about it, but I would have preferred not to. Is life. And while we're actually thinking about it, sure, glaze these things. There we go. Oh, and they're not putting a bin because we don't actually have enough charcoal to make that necessary. Or I assume that might be what it is. We'll find out. This is all taken care of. And since those things are done, we will make a paved road Oh, you're in the way. Please leave. Someone is about to take care of it. Oh, they're going slow because it is the, follow. Hallcast is right. Yep. This is taking a long time because we don't have Ash, which would be the quicker way to do this. Or not quicker way. It's simply the way that would allow them to move quicker. So, there we go. Now. And we've got a large porcelain pot with little things saying it's glazed in tin, which skyrockets the price. That is the one downside of glazing, which I don't need to do, but I'm doing anyway because I think it would be cool. And also, like, we're gonna trade, so we might as well trade proper-like. Though speaking of trade, we should actually make something to trade. So we're actually gonna fill the rest of these with clay crafts. There we go. That way when the people show up to trade, we will have something to trade. Ooh, migrants. We've got a woodcutter. Wonderful. Adequate gelder. That's a choice. Ooh, an animal trainer. We're going to add him, Vicod, to the squad. However, since it reminded me, we do need to come in here and set up an animal zone, pen pasture. Because we do have animals. There we go. Except, oh, we've got a breeding pair of yaks. Huh. That's nice. Oh, wait a second. Where were you? Oop. Came quick. A miner. Wonderful. Also a butcher, which I was about to say I'd need, but the axe are actually okay by me. Competent Marks Dwarf. Actually, let me see. Competent Spear Dwarf. Fair enough. But a Marks Dwarf. We'll have to trade for something to deal with that. Adequate Butcher. But competent there. Butcher, yeah. Oop, and we have a kid. Not what I was looking for. Oh, and I raised the population cap to 100, 120 with kids. So, that's gonna be a thing. And we've got a new animal to assign to it. There we go. Do pots not work for that? That's quite possible. Large pot. Ah, they're barrels. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Task. So, I'm going to guess we don't actually have something that would work as a bin. Which is unfortunate, but also life. Build, craft workshop, carpenter, throw it down there, highwood log. What are you running from? Why are you scared? He is terrified while in conflict. Giant checkmate. Military is fighting. Why is the military fighting? Oh no. Oh no, where are you? Go to you. Is the chipmunk violent? Citizen, other, giant chipmunk. Tell me about you. That doesn't tell me much about you. However, we've got a chipmunk somewhere around here causing trouble. And I do have to actually pay some attention to that, just because I'm not going to be throwing people at the problem this time. In theory, that's the theory. Oh, we've got the pots. There we go. We'll just set up a bunch of make charcoal tasks. And next video, we're going to dig out an area for people to stay as well as do work. Because we do need offices. There we go. That's good. And making clay crafts is really important. Except they're going to use up the coalnite on it. Which, thinking about it, is actually, yes, coalnite good. For this coalnite, resume construction. Why did you suspend it? There's a giant chipmunk causing problems. Confirm. And then we're going to follow you. Yeah, you're scared. Because we've got actual people with actual skill. Stay still. Come on. What's your health like? No health problems. There we go. Health. No health problems. No health problems. Overexerted, I guess. No evaluated wounds. That could mean a bunch of things. Oh, giant chipmunk teeth. They have, woo! There we go. Became a woodcutter. I guess I should make a butcher's shop. That might be a thing that I'd want. Workshop. Farming. Butcher shop. We'll put the butcher shop up there. Out of highwood logs. And actually, that's a good point. We can make... No. Cancel it around there. Accept. And it will be for food. There we go. Someone should get along with that soon enough. Resume. Okay. I'm gonna guess that was the chipmunk that just happened to be nearby, and so now that it's dead, it's gone. I should have picked a, Wait, did I go past it? I probably did. I should have picked a wood with a name that was at the top of the list. New bin. Oh, it is. Derp. Sometimes. There we go. Butcher an animal. Do it now. Oop, canceled. So did they already take care? I don't see a bunch of stuff. I thought that the giant chipmunk would be dealt with. But I guess not. And actually, I think for the moment, we might be good. Next episode will be less focused on the minutia. Got a bunch of stoneware, some porcelain. Wonderful. Actually, can you glaze the crafts? You can. Okay. We're going to set that on repeat. Got the bar bin. Yeah, we really do need to go and get the the office ready for whoever we decide will take care of the stocks. Especially since now we've got 10 people and... Other than that, though, everything seems to be fine. I will build one final thing for farming. We will have a farmer's workshop. Yeah. Oh, wait. Pause. What is that? Agitated giant mosquito. Attack. Confirm. There we go. Butcher an animal. Mutilated corpse. Is it because it's a mutilated corpse? Oh. That's sad. Now, I wasn't particularly caring about them, but like... I didn't want them dead. I wonder if that was the mosquito. Could have been. Oh, goodness gracious. There's just... I guess we do need a stockpile for refuse. 9x9. Properly. Corpses. And refuse. There we go. Oh, and where's my workshop? Farmer workshop. Farmer's workshop. Select material. Highwood lock. There we go. Because we do have these critters over here, and it would be nice to actually make use of them. Oh, right. The, orders? No. There is a specific thing that I need to tell it. Task and information? No. Maybe it is. No. Standing orders. Hauling, refuse and dumping. Gather outdoor refuse. Workers save corpses and all that other stuff, whatever. Yeah, there we go. Gather outdoor stuff. Because right now, most of our stuff is outdoors. Oh, a miner was found dead. What did you die from? Were you one of our military? No, you weren't. What did you die from? Huh. Oh. Died from a moose. Agitated bull moose. This might be a... I was about to start the stop the video, but this might be a quick one. Kill that moose. Follow the moose. Yeah, found dead. That's because of a dang moose. There we go. Okay, no. I was a little worried there. I was thinking we might be... We're still pretty screwed. I think that was that was that guy. If I could. Let's go into here and make that if I could. We're down 7 people. Ugh. We had 3 deaths right at the end. Ugh. That's unfortunate. Oh, right. I need to set this up to be accepting crafts as well. Actually, you know what? All, with the caveat that it only allows the stone and clay. So that would be fine. Besides that, other material. Do you have clay? Or it would be stone, wouldn't it? Clay. No. Or, no. Earthenware. Huh. Porcelain. Stoneware. Sure. And then... Oop, need to remove that. If somehow you can make those out of that, fair enough. You can put them in there. Besides that, it wouldn't be that. Refuse wouldn't have what I want. Leather, gems, food, no. Finished goods. Finished goods, yes. Earthenware. Stoneware. Porcelain. And then or wait, no, none of that. None of that. We just want stone and clay. Some blocks. Earthenware. Stoneware. Porcelain. I really do not want them to make porcelain blocks, but if they do, this is where it goes. Yeah, no, they don't have porcelain there. Okay. Other materials. No. Okay, there we go. That should be everything that they can make there, which is fine for now. Bodies. Still at 7 pop, so no one else has died. The animals are animals. I should really put up a fence for them, I guess, since this is apparently a thing I have to worry about. Yep, you found the child. We knew about that. There we go, and we will remove that there. Yeah, I found the dead child. It's really unfortunate. Make a door out of high wood. Priority. Shrink it down there. We won't put a roof over it, but we will cut down the tree there. Actually, cut down the tree there as well. That's not going to do much, Recovers slowly. Well, that's an unfortunate trait for an animal that we're going to keep outside. Yes, we should be good. Anyone else want to die? No? Actually, I just thought of something. We want work or no? We want labor menu. Woodcutter. Okay, yeah. So why do we... Oh, he came with his own axe. I was keeping him from fighting for no reason. He would have his own axe. That's silly of me. What's that? Oh, mosquito ichor. Fair enough. Anyway. Oh, hey. Acorn flies. Interesting name. Why isn't anyone taking care of that? Highest priority. Remove that, please. Why isn't anyone removing that? There we go. And after this... I'll just get the door in place, and then we will finish up the episode before anyone else dies. And I stop tempting fate. Build door. Build a door. We've got a bin in there. Don't know why they're not putting the stuff in the bin, but... well, that's life. Okay. Oop. What are you? I'm not seeing you. So did you vanish? Dead radish plant. I think that's just a vermin. Plum. Hi, wood. Hi, wood. Okay. Come on, why is it... what are they afraid of? Terrified while in conflict, shock from being attacked, trauma. What's scaring them? Oh, and we need to cut down that as well. More specifically, what is scaring them? And they're going up here, so it's not like it's up here. Why are they scared? There we go, we've got a door. So in theory they should be fine, or they should not be running away at this point anyway. Okay. This should... oh, that time of year. Dead whipvine. Oh, walnuts. The dead whipvine was the thing underneath. We have walnuts. Okay. This is going to be a little bit longer than I would want it. However, we've got the base started. We've even managed to produce some porcelain crafts and stuff so that we can buy things from the next caravan. We'll want to get more of those set up. But for that, I really do want to have the manager's office in place so that I can do it through the work orders instead of being like, well, I want this, and I want that, and I want this. Oh, right, and they are glazing them. So that's a thing. It does mean that we'll want to go and... No. I'm ending the video now. If I, in fact, boom. Save and return. Save to this timeline. There we go. Oh boy. I cannot keep going. We are done. This is it. So yeah. Please comment down below. Tell me if you'd like to see anything specific happen with the fort. Besides that, this is Accurate Drown, and I'm signing off.